Okay, without going into a whole lot of great detail with this, because just for the sake of time, in class we'd probably go a little bit farther with this, but let's just agree that there's a lot of different satellites that are orbiting the planet. There are a lot of them. There's over 200 that are currently in use, all in different altitudes, and they are programmed to interact with the electromagnetic spectrum in different ways. Some of them broadcast EM signals, and some of them look for EM signals. They're studying things that are coming from stars, our sun, back and forth from Earth. These satellites always interact with the electromagnetic waves. So, didn't want to go into great detail. Some of the instruments that are used to detect EM waves in space is electromagnetic frequency detector built into the satellites. We've got a spectrometer where we're looking at light. In, like Roy G. Biv, we're looking at all the different colors that are coming from stars. Photometer, that's another one. Some waves that you experience in space. Black body radiators, of course, emit infrared heat, right? And to some small degree, visible light. Quasars that you can see in outer space, they have the entire electromagnetic spectrum. Solar wind. Solar wind, I want you to understand how this all works in the solar wind and the electromagnetic field, the magnetic field of Earth, sorry. If a photon passes through the electron cloud of an atom, you know, where all the electrons are orbiting, if a photon passes through that, it's fine. There's no real big thing. But if those particles hit the nucleus, it's like playing pool. It takes the core, right? The center of the atom, the nucleus, and it bumps out a proton, and it changes that atom into an ion with a goofed up charge. And that's where things become dangerous. That's where radioactivity becomes at play. So things don't get, things are not pretty if that solar wind gets through the magnetic field. A little sciencey stuff there for you. All right, so the next subject we're going to deal with is how NASA and space exploration has affected Florida's economy, and it's really simple. It has caused the development of Florida's west coast. Back before Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, the west coast of Florida, there pretty much wasn't a lot of development there, but it boomed as more people moved there. Again, this is one of those things we could take a whole class period to go over. I'm not going to. And then how that raised the population is when all those employees retired, they wanted to retire there because it's an area that they knew. Pretty easy. Key factor to the growth of the population of this area is retiring NASA employees. And obviously, with every launch, especially given that time, the era that all that was going on, you've got lots of tourism, people coming to watch launches and landings of the spacecraft. That's number 33, by the way. So there's two big things. It's the workers that eventually move and settle and retire there, and then we've got the tourism, and then people come to that area, they like it, and they stay. So that actually helps us get number 32 and 33, but has there been a progression in space exploration from Galileo on? You better believe there has been. And I hope you guys have a deeper appreciation to the amount of effort that went in and continues to go on to get us off this third rock from the sun and out into space. It's work, and it takes precision, and it takes being exact, because a lot of things can go wrong. You know, what you are seeing there is a piece of Galileo's notes where he was drawing the moon phases, just like you did in the previous unit. And he only drew what he saw. And he wanted to see better, so he improves his technology. And as you can see, this improvement of technology has gotten better and better and better and better, not just to go into space, but to explore Mars and go on further. So that begs the question, what's the future hold? And what kind of spacecraft will be around? Who's going to design them? Somebody's got to. I'll always say, why not you? Who's going to command them? Who's going to serve on them? Where are we going to go? how fast will we get there? I want to thank you guys for being part of the class. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you guys have a deeper appreciation for not just this planet, but space exploration. Who's going to step on the next unexplored world? There's my question again. Why not you?